Fresh Shoe, and today I'm going to show you how you can change your own heel tips in less than 2 minutes. And all it takes is 4 simple steps, 2 basic tools, and 2 minutes. At Scarlet, we call this Recipe 422, and it's been proven on hundreds of shoes with a 95% success rate. These are my favorite pair of work shoes, and they represent about 4 months worth of wear. This heel tip is already starting to wear down. I don't want to replace this whole shoe after just 4 months. So if I can just replace the heel tip by myself in less than 2 minutes, that gets me really excited. Before we get started and I show you how to do it, let's talk about the architecture of the heel tip so you know what I'm talking about. This is your heel tip, this is the metal pin of the heel tip, and this is how it inserts into the shoe. For tools, we have a needle nose plier, and we actually tested over 30 brands and styles to get to this particular one. We found it works best because of its gripping surface and its thin nose to grip the tiny heel. For a hammer, we have a lightweight hammer that's apt for its purpose. It's important to use specific tools to make sure that you minimize damage to your heel tip when you're extracting it, and that you ensure the success of this process. So I have my shoe here, and as you can see, there is significant wear on my heel tip. It's just starting to show the metal pin through, and I think it's perfect to change. So step 1, hold the shoe such that the circular part of the heel is facing you and the flat part is away from you. Use the tip of the plier, grab the heel firmly, keep the heel tip and plier in a straight horizontal line like I show here. Step 2, rotate the plier and the shoe right and left in small 30-degree movements until the heel tip can rotate a full 180 degrees. The goal of this step is to just loosen the heel tip. Do not pull upwards. You run the risk of detaching the rubber from the metal pin, and make sure you're keeping your rotations horizontal. Step 3, grab the pin with the plier and keep rotating until it completely pulls the heel tip out of the heel. Step 4, now we're ready to attach the new heel tip. So there are 3 sizes fittings based on the thickness of the metal pin. So we'll start with the small fitting first, and so grab your shoe and we'll see if this fits. And oh no, that's way too small. So let's try the medium. So medium's a little better, but we're not. So let's try large. And yep, it looks like large is pretty snug. I can't rotate it freely. And we hammer it in. And you may need to line it just a little bit to make sure it's perfect. We have fresh new shoes thanks to Scarlet heel tips. Look how beautiful that is. Let's talk about a scenario that may occur if your rubber heel tip detaches from the metal pin when you're trying to pull it out. There are 2 reasons why this might occur. 1, your heel tip pin is rusty and it refuses to come out, or 2, you applied upward pressure when you were rotating horizontally in the earlier steps. If your heel tip gets in this state, here's what you can do. Grab the pin head with the plier and rotate to loosen the pin. Once sufficient length of pin is visible, grab the pin at its length with the plier and slowly pull it through the rotations. If this does not work, your last option is to have a shoe repair professional fix it. Our high success rate with heel tip replacement is due to a systematic 4-step process and the right set of tools, our very own Recipe 422.